Hi, how are you all doing? Hope everything's good with you in your part of the world. Last week in the notes, I said I would tell you why I think you should have a website. And this has come to proof this week. Whilst so let me just pick up the NCB Foundation family, I Create, and Internet Income Jamaica. Now, in that group, on the chats, one of my fellow level uppers posted a link to a live in TikTok group. Whilst in the TikTok group, we're watching the video, and the person was saying to us that the algorithms have changed and certain things that you were able to do before, you were not able to do again. Things such as putting your links in the chat for people to click on, they kind of scrap that. Now, the other thing I noticed is with Fiverr, most of us on the NCB Level Up program have gigs on Fiverr, and they have changed their algorithm. When we just started, when I started, when I posted my gigs, there was this button you could press for buyer requests. And I had a couple of buyer requests, which I thought, well, they would be helpful because it would be getting me on the start to get some reviews. Now, Fiverr changed the algorithm and they're having to match you to who they think you would want to meet up with. Basically, what I'm saying is with Fiverr, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Snapchat, all of them, do we have shares in them? Do we own them? We don't control any of them. So that's why I suggest you get a website. You can control your own website. You can decide if you want to release a video on it. You can decide if you want to put links on it. You can make more decisions with your own website than you can with all of these social media websites. Not social media websites, social media apps. Because remember, they're looking for users like you. That's where they make their money. They make the money off you by advertising, getting your data. And I'm sure they sell data to other people. All those things they do. You have no control over that. Once you have your website, you have more control. So the trick is to get people to give you their email address and such, or just direct them to your website. In a way, by using YouTube, you can put the links in the comments or in the information box so they can come to your website. The website is the best thing because you have so much control. And also in the Level Up group, I shouldn't say a lot. I know there was one person in there who was asking for a business email. With your website, you automatically get a business email. It'd be something at whatever your website is called, not at Gmail, not at Ymail, not of any other mainstream websites. You'll have your own unique one. So that's the third reason to set it up, uniqueness. Another reason to have your own website is because you will get email addresses. And next week, I'm going to be talking about email lists. This is one of the ways of growing your business, is to use an email list. It's a great tool, and email lists have been around as long as email has been around. If you notice, if you sign up to, so anywhere you signed up, what's the first thing they ask you for? Email address. I can't think of where you go on the internet if you're buying something or signing up for an social media account or anything where they don't ask you for an email address. And oftentimes the email address is used to verify your account. So what if when you have your website, you ask people to sign up to you, and then you can verify them by them giving you your email and then you sending something back to them so they can verify. Also, you have them on your list, and boy, as I have heard, I don't know how this works because I haven't gone down that road as yet. I'm in the process. When they say you spend $1, you gain $10, something like that for each email address. So it's very profitable, depending on not even depends on what you market, because you've got the opportunity to sell. You've got a set amount of people you've got in there. If you think of Facebook, they've got your email address. Billions of people are on Facebook. They send one email out to sell you something. How many replies are going to get? Even if it's 1%, it's so much more. So I've been doing some research, looking for the best deals, and it's Thanksgiving, Black Friday in America. I'm recording this from Jamaica, and we don't have Thanksgiving Day and Black Friday and Cyber Monday and all those things. But I've been looking around, and the cheapest one I've seen so far is Bluehost, which comes in, the basic package is $4.95 a month. You need to pay upfront for a year, which works out to about $35 US, which converts to about 5,500 Jamaican. So you've got it for a year. I would suggest invest the money, and you can work towards it, even if you haven't gotten any gigs. I'm talking to the level up people now. You could ask somebody, invest in it for you, or invest in it for yourself, because a website is an asset. It's a definite asset. I've heard of people say they've made money just by using LinkedIn. All of these things, basically you have to go out and get them. With the website, not to say that you don't have to go out and get people, but once you can get the email address, you can do the work and you can do the marketing. I think it's much easier. And you have more control over it. You have control over what you can put on your website. Nobody can tell you can't put this on or you can't put that on. So it gives you, I think it's more authentic, and it gives you more autonomy. So I'm going to put a link below for Bluehost that you can sign up. They've got various packages. They've got the basic, the super plus, and I think the premium. There are various amounts, and they're charged by the year. Some website companies, hosting companies, charge by the month. I'll put a link of one of those in the comments below. If that's, they're usually more expensive, and yeah, but if you just want to do it on a monthly basis, that's for you. The free websites, which I've used Wix website, and it's a bit more expensive. The thing I don't like about the Wix website, it doesn't have email boxes. You have to go through Gmail. They've got to link up with Gmail so you can have a business address with Gmail. So even though you pay for your Wix website, you would have to pay for a Gmail business account. And as we know, Gmail could be the biggest email provider, not sure. But I know for some of the companies who want a business account, I'm not sure if you're going to be taking on the Gmail account. So Wix is good, it's free. There's a lot of free ones. Squarespace, I didn't look into that because they're a bit more expensive than Wix. But a lot of the ones that say they're free, what do they take back from you? You've got to remember where the freeness comes from. So we'll just look into the one that we have to pay for, which is Bluehost, and they do WordPress designs. Oh, if you want a WordPress design, contact Lorena. Link below. Okay, that's it for today. Next week, we'll talk more about email lists and what you can use email lists for. Thanks for listening, watching, hearing.